Hey everyone, Spacebar here, and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be the 2024 version of how to build an amazing Discord server. So, welcome back to this type of series, and I'm gonna chapter everything in the description again to help you guys out, so you can click on the chapters across the slider, like the video bar, or you can click on them in the description to go to the point in the video that you need to, from roles to channels to bots to whatever, to permissions, you know, whatever you need. But I am here to help you guys. So I'm making this video to help you guys, and if it helps you out, please give it a like or subscribe or comment how much it helped you. You can join the Discord link in the description below. You can also join my new organization's Discord, also linked in the description below. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, thank you guys again for being here. I truly appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to continue making content. So let's go ahead and start today's video, guys. So in order to make the best Discord server in 2024, you need to remember that every Discord server has a theme, and obviously the one that I'm showing you now is my esports organization's Discord, so it's like gaming themed. And then there's, towards the bottom, I think I lost it, there's my Discord, which is community themed, but we're not doing either of those. Today, we're going to make a brand new Discord server, and I'm just going to call it YouTube Test, for instance. But you obviously call it what you want to call it. I'm also going to give it an icon. So, give me 1 second here to give it the icon. But I have a lot of videos planned for you guys this year, so please remember, stay tuned for awesome videos coming very soon, and please let me know also what you guys think of the content warning series that I've been putting out. Should I post more? Should I post less? Let me know down in the comments below. So first, what you want to do is obviously, you know, you're going to do your rules and everything first. But what you want to do is obviously, you know, just get rid of all of the default administrator, or if you don't fully trust them, you know, you can say no. It's totally up to you on what you want the permissions to do. So then we'll do like moderator. This is where you really get to pick what you want their permissions to be. Just pick out like a light green. So you'll want them to view channels, maybe not manage channels. If you want them to manage roles, it's up to you. I don't think you should let them create expressions or manage expressions, but obviously view the audit log and create invites. You can change nicknames, manage nicknames, kick members, ban members, timeout members, send messages. Don't give anyone the TTS permission, because they will abuse that so hard. Embed links, attach files, add reactions, use external emojis, external stickers. After this, I'm just going to speed up the role process, but you can slow down the video if you need to, or speed up the video if you need to. Because after I make these 3 roles, I'm just going to go through and make the roles. So we're going to do a little time lapse of me making the roles and stuff. Yeah, right here, never give anyone this permission, because it gets annoying. And I'm thankful that Discord added this option right here, create polls, because when they first added polls, anyone who had the send messages permission could make polls, so it was like ridiculous. Anyways, we're now going to time lapse this. Enjoy. Alright, now that you have your basic type rules, let me first off, no, not change icon. I missed a role. Give me 1 second. We're not going to time lapse this, but I forgot the bots role. Sometimes the bots role won't always work. The bots will require their own permission sometimes. So, but it's totally up to you. I don't recommend having bots like with the member list. So like, don't have them as their own list. Just have them at the bottom, above, like under members and everything. Unless you want to, like it's your server. Again, it's totally up to you. But that just like when you have a lot of members and then there's bots in the way, like you can't message members directly because there's bots in the way and stuff. But there you have your basic rules for the Discord. I made 13 basic rules. So and if you have any questions, you can join my Discord or you can ask in the comments. I read every comment and I respond to every comment. So then you want to begin making the channel. So you're gonna start with this verification. Set the permissions. You want everyone to be able to view channels. And then you want community to not be able to view channels, because once you verify, you don't need to see this channel. You know what I mean? So then your next category could be like information. I'll show you how to do cool emojis and borders in its own section, but right now we're just making the basic channels. So you can get your server up and running, get some community members in there, and get everything up and running. Because as you grow your community, you can ask them for feedback and everything and stuff that they want. We're going to time-lapse this again, but enjoy. Alright, so now that you have your basic categories created, it is time to get the actual channels made inside of these categories. And also, I want to add, if you make a mistake during channels, you can simply just go into the category, add the mistake, like fix the mistake, and then like from there you could just go into the channel, and then it should sync automatically. If not, there'll be a button that says sync now. But Discord has fixed it, so like if you change a category, it now updates for every channel. And then if you can just go back into the category and change it, or go into the channel itself and change it, it doesn't really matter. It's totally up to you. Back to the time lapse. I totally forgot to add a staff category. You can do that right now. Anyway, so those are your basic channels and categories that you can make for your Discord server. Obviously, make sure that staff is locked to staff. Make sure no one else can see any of these. But now we're going to move on to bots. So bots are actually really different now. They're on an app directory, so instead of having to go directly to their website, you can just click this app directory button and then you can search for the bots that you want. The ones I recommend having 100% is Wick. And all you do is you click add app and then it'll ask you what server. It should take it straight to the server. I'll show you how to set all these bots up once we are complete. This video is going to be really long, so like I said, obviously chapters will be in the description to help you figure out exactly what you need and where you're going. So if you want to skip to a certain part, go ahead. So yeah, I recommend Wick, but then I also recommend I think it's called Voice. It's a voice Discord bot. I have it in my organization Discord. Hold on, let me check. I always forget the name because it's only in 2 servers, but let me find it really quickly. Temp voice. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. That's what I thought it was. Don't open the Wick DM with anyone looking at it because there's private information in there, like a QR code where they can access your Wick dashboard. So make sure that no one's looking when you open that. It's called Temp Voice. Click Add App, this. If you're skeptical about any of these permissions, you can always, not add the bot. It is totally up to you. But yeah, and then I also recommend Tickets, because it can help you get tickets in your Discord server, which I'll also show you how to set that up. And also, I'll probably make some of these bots. I'll probably make videos on how to set them up, because some setups for these bots can take a long time. And then I also recommend Dino. Don't have to get premium, totally up to you. This one will actually take you to the Dino GG website. Hold on. Yeah, this one will actually take you to the Dino GG website right here. Just click authorize. Just make sure you type the right server or find the right server. I forgot it doesn't let you type in here. Then you click authorize. And then it'll load everything. It'll ask you for your setup, your time zone, and everything. I don't know what that error means, whatever. Probably because I have an ad blocker on. So just search your time zone. Click next. And then if you want an update channel from DinoBots, that, and then you want premium, go ahead. It's a little more expensive, but then you click done, and then there you go. Dino is officially in your Discord server. So let's keep going. You can also categorize them by what you want. So if you want some entertainment bots, there's all of these. You want to play games, there's all of these. Moderation ones are in here too. Then there's social ones. Then there's utilities. But these are these are the basic 4 Discord bots I recommend having in your Discord. But obviously you can have whatever bots you want. It does not matter. Like, I am not telling you that you have to have all of these bots in your Discord. That is not what I'm saying. It is totally up to you what Discord bots you want in your Discord server, because like I said before, it is your Discord server. So whatever you want in there is totally up to you, because it also depends on what you want your Discord to be there for. And TempForce will just do this stuff right here. Sends a message in a random channel about how to set it up. Advertising its Discord and its app directory location. And then all you do literally is click this button. And it did everything for you. So what it will do is it will add this interface channel. You create the channel, and then name, and then it'll ask you what do you want. YouTube testing, And then once you click submit, it will automatically update it, and these will only be visible to you, so it's not going to clog up this channel. You can choose how many people you want in your VC. So if you want just you don't want anyone else to join, set it to 1. You can set the privacies, like if you want it to be locked where people can see it but they can't join, or unlock it where everyone can join, make it invisible so only trusted people can see it, visible to everyone, or you can close the chat where only trusted users will be able to text in your chat. We're gonna lock it for now, not that there's anyone in this Discord, but then you'll see it gets this thing right here. That's how you know it's locked. If you ever hover over it and it says limited, that means you have locked it. And then, like, I really love this bot. Like, we use this in Lux all the time. Like, when me and my friends are hanging out, once we all leave the VC, it gets deleted so it doesn't clog it. But, yeah, that's how you set up temp voice. So now I'm going to show you how to set up, let me think here. I guess we could do Wick. So how you do Wick is you could do like your staff if you want. It's just W exclamation mark setup. But first you gotta make sure, I always make this mistake. You gotta make sure you put Wick's personal role like all the way up top. So that way it can work properly. Then you run W exclamation mark setup. And it'll take a second, it'll set everything up. It'll tell you once it's done. It can take as long as 30 seconds with Discord. Then you want to move the modlogs channel that it made all the way down to the staff channel. So that way, you don't want your logs to be publicly visible to your community. But yeah, that's the simple setup of Wick. Then you can go to the dashboard, which is dashboard.wickbot.com. I will have all these links in the description below. And then it's going to ask you to authorize your Discord account. And then it's going to grab your servers. It's going to look for all the servers that Wick is in. And then it'll get back to you. And you just got to find your server. Wick will pin the ones that you can pin a server if you want it to be at the top. And you just give it a minute, it will load. So you can start by going through. You can also do the setup on the website. Like there's a button for automatic setups. So there's miscellaneous. You can choose the prefix for Wick. You can choose whether you want to use Wick / commands. And like do all these because this is what I do. So then you can choose the logs channel, the mod logs channel, the quarantine role, the main role. You just want to set this because this is the role that when you verify, Wick will give to people. This. This is totally up to you. This basically means that anyone who uses like mod commands and doesn't have trusted permissions with Wick will trigger the auto mod and probably get in trouble. Then you could choose custom actions. Always make sure you click save. Then you go to permits. So extra owner basically means that they can do everything that the server owner can do. With Wick, they can access the dashboard and everything. And it also, yeah, you're basically immune to Wick too. So like, if you were to destroy the server, nothing would happen to you. And then there's trusted admin, which is not immune, well, is kind of immune to Wick, but can still trigger a bunch of stuff. Then there's admins and moderators. And this is new, the log section, this is new. So you can do it for Wick or like Discord. If you want to customize a log channel, like you can customize all the logs and stuff and everything like that. But yeah. So that's totally up to you. Then you can go to backups, which is a premium server, which is a premium thing. You can do premium $5 per month for one server or $20 per month for 12 premium servers. Not a bad price, really. And then there's lockdown, so you can manage your lockdown modes. So like you wanted to lock down the channels, you wanted to kick new members, and you wanted to, if you wanted to kick new members and ban new members, well there you go. And then there's settings. There's 5 issues. Like you can literally just have Wick apply these permissions. And Wick will apply the changes so your lockdown will work. And then there's appeals. I personally have not used this yet, but yeah, you can, I guess, can submit appeals and stuff. And then there's a server blacklist. There's an appeal form. This is what you make for them to fill out. And then there's automod. So there's general, which first you have to enable the automod module. Use the anti-spam monitor whitelist. You can't change this unless I think it's premium, that's why it's locked. But anything with this crown, or like this diamond, is premium, obviously. And then yeah, you can change a lot of stuff, but there's a bunch of stuff coming soon. Like Wick is always working on stuff, so always check back on the website and join their support Discord so you can know. This is what I like, the filters. You can filter certain things. So like invite links, you can filter that. So like if you want to track invite links of other servers sent in the server, you can filter a bunch of stuff. And then there's the Discord auto mod button, which is just the Discord built-in auto mod. And then there's whitelist. This is where you let people to spam, do invite links, mentions, or mention at everyone. Otherwise, Wick will yell at them if they spam mention people. Anti-nuke. This is 100% what you want in your server. You want to enable this. You want to have Wick guard your server's vanity URL, so if anyone changes it when you unlock it, they'll get punished. You want to punish unauthorized admins giving dangerous permissions. You want to protect everyone in main host from getting dangerous permissions. You want both of these. The quarantine whitelist. You can paste a user if you want them to be whitelisted. I don't recommend doing this unless you really, really trust them, but I still wouldn't give this to them. I should always click save in the corner, then you want to go to filters. And there's a bunch of stuff. You can do kicks and bans, role creations, role deletions. You basically want to time how long until they get in trouble, basically. None of this stuff you can change, but yeah. Then there's panic mode if you have premium, which I used to let you look at it, but apparently not anymore, so. And then there's server joins. The join gate. So use the join gate module, DM members when punished. Target bots added by unauthorized members. Target Discord and verified bots added by any. Target accounts have no profile pictures. Target accounts Wick deemed suspicious. I also don't recommend this one because like genuine people could be targeted. If they have an advertisement in their name with invite links, I recommend to ban them. Target accounts younger than a specified time frame, it's totally up to you. I usually do 7 days. Target accounts have a username that match your list. Enable this, and then there's all this other stuff. I'm not going to go really in depth with this. I'll make another video on everything on Wick's dashboard. And then there's the verification, which you want to use Wix or you don't have to. Quarantine users on join. Set auto roles instead of adding them. Verification targets. Fail action, keep unverified. Yep. You can change. You can do Wick CAPTCHA in DMs or a channel, or the root CAPTCHA or instant access. So if you want them to do something to verify, or you want them to have instant access, totally up to you. You can't change any of this. But yeah, that is Wick, and that is the basics of setting up the Wick bot for your Discord. If you go to the wizard, it'll give you a percentage of how safe your server is, and then you can click Start Wizard, and it'll ask you a bunch of stuff. But that's totally up to you. But if you go to Overview, it'll give you a security permission on your server, and then in Notes, it'll tell you what is wrong. So the quarantine rule is in place right under Wick's role. Your server is exposed to nuking. Yeah, Wick makes a good point. So, but yeah, there's that. So now we're going to move on to the next and final Discord bot of this video. It is going to be Tickets. So I think it has a website. So you want to go to their website. You want to click the dashboard button. Then just give it a second to get your servers. Click refresh list if it shows nothing. And then eventually, if it still doesn't work, I would contact their support, maybe see if their website is down, but it should appear. And then there's general settings, but that's not what you want. You want to go to reaction panels. This is the panel that people use to create tickets. So you want to select the roles. Select the roles that it mentions on open. I would usually do like staff team, or you can have it mention nobody. It's totally up to you. Ticket for support. This. You can change the color. You can do the channel. You can disable the panel if you want. But it is totally up to you. Then you can choose the button color. Then you can choose the button text. Then you can choose a custom emoji, large image, small image. You can choose the welcome message, you can choose the access control, and then all you do is click submit. And if you go to the channel that you mentioned, the message should be in there. But if not, you just click the resend button, and then it will work. It should work, hopefully. There we go, Discord is up again. That was weird. Sometimes Discord just breaks like that. It's a bug when you go from program to program. It's weird. Anyways, so the panel was resent successfully, and then if you go to that channel, the messages should be there. You can change everything that you need to. That's pretty much it. Like that's really it. But to really like fully set it up, all you do is you do /setup, setup auto, and then it will set everything up for you. The roles and the channels, and then everything will be automatic from there. So really that's how you set it up. Obviously there's a lot of customization to all these bots that I mentioned. And if you want me to make in-depth videos on each of those, please let me know in the comments down below. But that's gonna be it really for Discord bots. So, but yeah, again, I'm going to leave the assets pack in the description below that I used for like role colors and stuff in the past for some of my servers. It is again not made by me. It's made by this YouTuber right here, AENO. He uploads Discord videos periodically when he has the time. Unless he's really busy, then he doesn't have the time to upload it. But he's a cool dude. I've watched a lot of his videos, and I love them. But that's it for Discord bots. Now we're going to move on to the next segment, which is server customization. So there's emojis, stickers, soundboard. I'll let you guys deal with all of that. If you have a website, you can embed your Discord server template. I always recommend creating a backup for your Discord in case your server does get nuked somehow. You need level 3 to get a vanity URL or be a partner. But this is where in integration you can see all the webhooks in the server, and you can see all the channels followed, and you can see that you want to enable Twitch to be like for subs and stuff. I want to add that you won't see the Twitch unless you have an eligible Twitch account, and then you'll see all the bots that are in the server. You can even manage them. Like you can click every command and you can turn it off and a bunch of other stuff. It's actually kind of crazy. But then there's safety setup. So the verification level, I recommend doing like at least medium, but sometimes I like to do highest if I have to. And then this is what I like. Enable 2FA for moderator actions. Explicit image filter. Activity alerts, yeah. Auto mod. This is where you can completely set up auto mod. There's auto log that shows you everything that everything is done. And then there's bans, you can see all the server bans. And then there's enable community. So if you have a community server, just do all the settings it asks. Rules or guidelines channel, you have that. And then this could be staff announcements, which I think I put at the bottom. Yeah, right there. Then you click next. Then it will ask you to disable these risky permissions. Click finish setup. I agree and understand. And then you can add a server description, all this other stuff. But onboarding is what I like. So click check it out. Click got it. And then click this. It'll tell you some safety setups. Then you click next. Then you do got it. And then you can set up the default channels. Then you click next. Then it will ask you to do your pre-join questions. You can make them to whatever you want. Then you go to next. It'll take you to the server guide. This is where you can guide your members around and stuff. You can click skip. And then there's the review. If you don't meet all these requirements, especially the default channels, it won't let you enable onboarding, so make sure to do that. Which Discord honestly should disable the 7 and 5 channels because some people's servers you can't talk and everything. And then there's a section where you can see server insights, and then there's to see if you're eligible for discovery. And then you can enable monetization. If you click start earning, it'll then ask you to not enable two-factor authentication, but require it for your moderators, and then you can enable it and stuff. Then you can see your server boost status, members. It's actually its own page now in the server, which I like. And then there's invites. You can see all the invites. You can pause invites, and then you can obviously delete the server if you need to. But yeah, if you click on a member, you can see all their permissions and stuff and their roles and everything. You can see like a lot of cool stuff. So as for like graphics and stuff, you can use the pack template from the YouTuber if you want, or you can make your own. It's totally up to you. My logo I made entirely on my own from scratch. But yeah. If you guys would like to see a part 2 or any more parts to this video, please let me know down in the comments below. But that is going to be the end of this video. I really hope it helped you out. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see from me after this. And as always, my name is Spacebar or Spacebar. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys. Goodbye. Make sure I forgot to add. Also, make sure to check out the links in the description to all the websites I used and the invite links also. And also, don't forget to join the Discord and hang out with the community. You don't have to, it's totally up to you. But then again, you should, because we have a great community in there. But I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.